Yes, Linda, you're first. Welcome aboard. Oh, gosh. Oh. So it's been quite the afternoon. It took a while, but it was pretty close to 3 o'clock when I finally got Holly to the med center. And sure enough, she had an abscess tooth, which I could tell, so could Holly, you know. And they gave her a prescription. So we got that filled. And of course I got in trouble. I've been picking up prescriptions for Holly for 8 years. And today they asked me, did I want the paperwork? I said, no. One more piece of paperwork and the house is probably going to spontaneously combust. So a little while ago, not even 15 minutes ago, guess who got in trouble for not getting the paperwork? HitchUpAndTow, welcome aboard. I can't win. I just might as well forget it. Believe it or not, she called the pharmacy and they're going to mail her the paperwork. No, I could go pick it up tomorrow. I'm just not going to pick it up today. I'm not going anywhere. I was thinking about going live tonight. Oh, I am live. Gosh, you'd think I drank. I don't. Not anymore. I used to. But you knew that. The RC does taste good today. And I did get some chocolate chip cookies. I'm splurging. I might even have ice cream tonight. All right. Welcome, people replaying. If you don't mind, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And welcome to our lurkers, if we have any. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Tina. Hi, Beauregard. Whoever else is lurking. Oh, hey, just got a pop-up that says I'm live. Cool. Oh, Mark, you got to remember that one. That is, oh, I love it. Daily sex dyslexia.
I got $500 in tires alone.
Okay, what I want to know, does Coral know about this? Phew, I love it. Whenever I mess up on words, I normally say I'm just less Dixia. That usually gets a couple eyebrows raised, if nothing else. So, before I forget, and I more or less, I wrote to Mumuku, Catfish Terry. Doggone it, your sticker is out in the truck, and I'm not going to go get it right now, but I wanted to show it off, and here you are. I will show it off sometime this week. And I will mail you one of mine before I run out. Seems like lately everybody's wanting one, not online necessarily, but, you know, at the scrapyard, they asked me, hey, you got any extra stickers? My son wants one, or so-and-so wants one. Yeah, hand out the stickers and my business cards. And here and there, I just keep handing them out as I get new customers and stuff like that, keeping Coral in the dark. Yeah, Catfish Terry. It's been a crazy month since I last chatted with you. So I hope you're doing well. And I hope that for everyone that's coming in. You know, I forget who it was. Might have been that guy that Tina interviewed. Timothy Ward. Is that his last name, Linda? Anyways, I think he said something about, you have to remember when you go live or even in your video to thank the people for watching. Well, thanks, Timothy. I hadn't thought of that. I just figured people show up as a matter of course. Who needs a thank you? You know, thank you for showing up. I certainly very, very much appreciate it. And I think we have fun here. I hope you have fun. If you have suggestions on how we can improve it, I can deny any knowledge that you ever said anything to me. Timothy Ward, thank you. Yeah, I think it was him. He says, remember to acknowledge your fans, you know, and make them feel good, whether they're in the live stream or in a coming and watching your video. That is important. I mean, yeah, I do shout outs, and I'm about to do one here in a minute. I'm going to do 2 shout outs in here in a minute. I know that you people still want to see the backgrounds for guessing the channel too, so I better change that. Okay.
All right. I just thought that's hilarious, the bill I got.
Linda, if you don't mind, could you possibly put out a link for Catfish Terry? This is an excellent channel, people. No, he's not an RVer. So what? He's a cool guy. And he recently lost his wife. What's it been, Catfish Terry? About 3 months now, 4 months. His lovely wife crossed over, and we were all sad about that. But yes, he's got some cool live streams. He's got some videos that he's starting to put out a couple more videos now and then. But some of his older videos are really good too. You're welcome, Gary. Topless dances may improve it. When do you want me to start? Mark, did you see my my video about the topless place that I found? Just ask him. That was what, last week? I want to say last week, Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. In between the live streams, I found a topless place. Well, thank you, Mark. And then one of you, Linda or HitchUpAndTow, I misspoke myself this morning. Sue, there you are. I misspoke myself this morning, and Bree caught it and wrote to me from TGIF, Bree. But I caught it before she wrote to me. I mentioned that Moo Koo is a non-content, an NM. No. She is a creator. She has more subscribers than I do. She's over the 1,000 mark, and her stuff is great. It really is. Love her voice. I don't know, something about those British people when they speak. Right, Mark? But Moo Koo is a great channel, and I apologize to her. I sort of did in a letter back to her. Not a letter, but re-commented back to her. And I hope she'll be coming on tonight. There you go, Linda. Thank you for putting that up for Catfish Terry. Crap content, Mark. But anyways, Moo Koo, she is a content creator, so I stand corrected. I knew that too. Now, why did I say? I don't know if I was thinking of somebody else in the back of my mind. I have no idea. But Moo Koo is great. And, you know, they might call her what do they call her? Muy loca? Inglesa? Whatever. The crazy English teacher who is from England and who teaches English in Venezuela. I don't know what town in Venezuela, but very cool. Very cool. And her content is fabulous. So there, Sue put up the link for Moo Koo. And I wouldn't doubt she'll probably stop by tonight. She is eternally grateful for being shouted out here. It's like, gee, you don't have to kiss my feet, Moo. No, she wouldn't do that. But she was extremely grateful, and I think feels like she's a welcome member here of our community. So when you see her come in, be sure and tell her that I've been laying it on thick. Seriously. Okay, tonight we just have the one channel, and seriously, I didn't prepare for another channel guess. So if somebody guesses this channel before we're halfway through, I'm in trouble. We need an English teacher because I can't understand a word my kids say. Is it that British accent? That brogue? Bloody hell. No, seriously, I have noticed, and I will say, Moo has a British brogue. Not every British person has that British brogue. You know, when British people talk, you think you were talking to a Yankee until they say certain words, you know, like bloody hell. Not too many Yanks say that. But yeah, it's not just the brogue, it's the style of delivery. There's a melodic pattern to the British English, as far as Brits, as far as English spoken in the United Kingdom, in England. There's a lilt. It's lovely. Like I does. Same here. You know, I say BB3 and me. That's not proper English. It's BB3 and I are having a live stream Tuesday night, 6:45 p.m. for 15 minutes. It's a special live. Hope you can join us. BB3, Murder Mystery Haunted History, has put up the thumbnail. So you can find it at Murder Mystery Haunted History. Set the reminder so you can come and join us on Tuesday. It'll just be myself and BB3. We're trying an experiment. We think it's going to go well, but time will tell. And of course, you, the fans, can tell us how bad we did. Throw tomatoes. At any rate, please join us. And then after that 15 minutes is up, then we're going to do a raid to Tina's the Outsider. If Tina does have a live stream that night, I think she will. I have told her that, given her a heads up that, hey, you better go live on Tuesday because we're going to raid you. So we'll see how it goes. I love hearing Moo Koo tell stories on her channel. She has a wonderful voice and the way she speaks. Yes, I've noticed that too, especially today because I had a chance to actually review some of her stuff a little deeper than I did before. And yeah, she's mesmerizing. I bet the kids love her. They might call her the crazy English teacher, but muy loca. But if that's true, she earned it. It's just a charm, a true charm. Ann is here. Welcome aboard. Yes, thank you, Sue, for putting up Murder Mystery Haunted History link. Now you can put it in your thing, the queue if you want, for Tuesday night. Mark is a content creator. I know. And I've been terribly lax on watching. It's about time we acknowledge Mark and Coral. I love some of his reviews. Now, it's been 6 months probably since I watched a review. I think the last one I watched, he was putting up those puck lights. I said puck lights. Just so you know. P-U-C-K, damn it. It's too early to go south. Wait till my midnight live stream. No, I'm not going live at midnight. I am, however, thinking I may bite the bullet. Like right now, I got about maybe 2 hours left for live streaming. Of course, it renews tomorrow on the 1st of May. And that's okay. Just doing these Saturday live streams, I'm okay. I don't run out of. But then the other night, I decided I did a pop-up live. Yeah, one of those like nomadic hippie. I'm going to be live for 15 minutes and that's it. I went over 2 hours in the middle of the night. Oh, Sonia posted a link for Facebook for TikTok. I don't like TikTok. At least I haven't gotten used to it yet. Yeah, puck lights. Puck, P-U-C-K. You can buy them just about anywhere, Walmart, whatever. They're the kind that you just tap them and they turn on, tap them, they turn off. Wax on, wax off. No, I'm not going to go live at midnight tonight, but I have. Last week I just did a pop-up live. I was in a pissy mood, but I went live and it went well. I actually got cheered up by the time it was over with. And I didn't have to work the next day, so that helped. So if I have those occasions that pop up, I might just do more live streams to a different audience, so to speak. Of course, some of you guys are on YouTube 24/7, so let's see there. Why did my phone ding at me? Oh, I bet it's the Facebook thing for Sonia. Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess. Yep, that's who it is. Anyways, I would have to pay more to StreamYard. Now, if it's $20 a month, even if it's auto pay, I hate auto pay, but let's say I'm paying $20 a month, $20 a month, not $240 for 12 months. I don't want to do that. But to get the extra features and stuff, if they'll let me do it for $20 a month, I may just do that. You're using an Instapot for the first time and it scares you. And you've come to the right place. This is the home of Instapot experts. I don't have one either. But I hear they're great. I think Mark's got one. Gosh, we got a lot of people in here. Rally Creative Travel, I'm pretty sure they have an Instapot. A lot of our RVers have Instapots. You have occasions when it pops up. We're talking about pot. No, not the kind you smoke, the Instapot. I guess you could say that's like here in Michigan. Now we can make a phone call and they deliver your pot to your door. We have an air fryer. I don't know how to use it. Holly does. It's actually hers. She did air fried chicken here, I don't know, a couple months ago. It was good. You want to quickly release pressure, maybe just let it sit until the pressure releases naturally. Okay. What I understand is you can make a pot roast in half an hour. That's what I've been hearing. It sounds like must have. It sounds like some of the RVers like them because it'll actually do it on battery power. You don't have to be plugged into necessarily, a campsite where you have power. If you've got enough wattage, store it up in your batteries. You know, you can do it. You got solar power. Usually it helps to supplement that. Yeah, it is a pressure cooker, Mark. It's a very small one, but I guess it gets the job done. Oh, good. Mark, you and I are off the hook for a little bit. The girls are going to talk Instapot. You and I can make sexual remarks and bad jokes and get kicked off of the internet. Yeah, the 240 won't do it. I think you need like a 1200 Jackery or maybe the Blue Eddy. I can't remember. I don't have any of those things. I just have lead acid batteries in the motorhome right now, which they're doing okay. But yeah, I probably would want to go to gels or what do you call it? Those expensive batteries, whatever they're called. But hey, that's still a pipe dream. I got to start small, and I'll gradually build up, or I'll come up with my own ways of doing things. I mean, when you think about it, a lot of people camped in their RVs for a couple weeks at a time, and they didn't have all this stuff, and they didn't have electricity to plug in either. They just went out in the woods, parked the trailer, and camped out. So you could kind of say the rest are turning into lazy glampers. Chicken taco. Yeah, you know what? We're a little chilly here today too. I just checked on the phone a few minutes ago. It was 55. It's supposed to be 57 by 9 p.m., but it's going to be raining. And actually, it's already been raining here. It's not soaking wet out there, but it's wet. So, oh, John Chalker, welcome aboard. Good to have you, maybe. A lot of times, if you have enough solar, you can, yeah, that's true. That is true. The technology has just ran away, you know. I don't think I'm going to put a wind turbine on the bus, but I thought about it. Put a wind turbine on the bus and then drive 70 miles an hour down the freeway. That should generate some battery juice. Dirk 10.5, welcome aboard, neighbor. Good to see you. Yeah, cool and rain here. I got a witness. Dirk will tell you, it's 55 and it's spitting rain and it's going to be raining overnight and hopefully tomorrow will warm up and dry out. Praise the Lord. So I got half of my leaves raked up and 1/3 of them, let's say. I've got a huge 40-foot tarp that I stretched out the other day that had been used over the winter. So it had moisture in it and it was just a mess. So I stretched it all out, got the crap off of it, and stretched out in the yard still, and now it's wet. Don was supposed to help me Friday night with it, but I got home late from work, and his Sabbath starts like 5 o'clock on a Friday evening, and it was 4:30 when he called. He says, "Do I still have to come and fold the tarp with you?" I said, "No. Enjoy your Sabbath." So the tarp hopefully will dry out enough that I can get it wrapped up. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. This is great. We got a good crew coming in here. I told you about BB3 and me. That's Tuesday night. We've got the link for Murder Mystery Haunted History. So Dirk and Timmy Ray, if you can scroll up a little bit, grab that Murder Mystery Haunted History link and get yourself a set reminder for Tuesday. And then there's also a link for Mumuku, who was the featured comment of the week. and I'm going to read the comment that she made. Hey, take your time, Ann. Hurry back. Now, hang on a second. I do have water, but I think I have another RC Cola. Yes, I do. I don't know. Somehow it's hitting the spot. Probably make me belch. And I'll go, excuse me. That felt good. Holly's not coming on tonight. She got an abscess tooth. She's taking the antibiotics, and I told her to rest. Cheryl Hall, welcome aboard. It's great to have you. If you're new here, I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think you might be new because I don't recall seeing you before. But welcome aboard. I think you'll enjoy it. So, what we're doing here, Cheryl, the other people kind of know. Drinking on the job, you want the job, yeah. It's just RC Cola, no alcohol. What I do is I go to a channel and I steal pictures from them. They don't know that I have plagiarized, stolen pictures from their posted videos. And the idea for that is you are to try to figure out who they are by the pictures that I post. And I've been making them harder and harder and harder every week. Just ask Linda Barker, she'll tell you. But we do some verbal clues as well. And it's almost time for a verbal clue. But before I get to a verbal clue, I wanted to read the comment of the week. What I'm doing is from Friday to Friday. You know, now I haven't put out any new videos since Friday. So starting tomorrow, maybe even tonight, but I doubt that I'll put out a video tonight unless I get crazy in the middle of the night and put out one. But, and I've been known to do that. If I do, it'll be Captain Jack's Planet, a rant or an observation or a aw. Okay, she doesn't like it when I imitate her, Linda, but I might just do it anyways. I may be able to not help myself if I keep drinking this carbonated beverage. So, to get to the point, Mumuku watched the video that I put out at White's Bridge, Flat River. That was 2-3 days ago. White's Bridge, Flat River. Maybe somebody will post a link for it. But anyways, what I'm doing, Cheryl and Dirk, if you don't know, it's a new thing. For that week, and all the videos that I've posted, I read the comments. And when a comment reaches out and grabs me, I'm going to say something about it. And in this case, well, last week, Ann said something. And we shouted her out and put a link in. And, or was it Ann? No, I can't remember. Who was it last week, Linda? The one about the stones, the rocks. Holly's not on, Mark. She's got an abscess tooth. So she's kind of hurting. She says it hurts to smile. So, yeah, I had to take her to the med center this afternoon. She got a prescription for some antibiotics. So she's just going to lay low tonight, which is fine. Oh. All right, here is the comment from Mumuku. And we have put up a link to her. And she might be lurking, or she'll watch later. Okay, from the White's Bridge Flat River video, Mumuku said, quote, "Oh, wow. Believe it or not, this is the first covered bridge I have seen up close. It reminded me of a book I read when I was younger by Washington Irving." I don't know, somehow that reached out and grabbed me, and that's how she got to be the featured comment for this week. Washington Irving. Well, she did tell us this morning. Devil Dog, welcome aboard. Mumuku told us this morning that the books she read was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Now, I have actually never read that one. I've seen movies, but not the whole movie. I never watched the whole thing. Not that I was scared, but The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is the one that usually around Halloween you might see it, where you got the headless horseman, you know. And then the headless horse, that was the Godfather. So never mind that. But yeah, there is a part where the horseman and the horse, they stop just before a covered bridge. And then they cross the bridge after a hesitation for whatever reason. And it's a covered bridge, probably in Massachusetts or somewhere out east, I would assume. Hail pelts cars on a Nebraska highway. Okay, that's on AccuWeather. There's a pop-up. Thank you for putting up her link again, Lucky Dog. But as said, now, starting tonight or tomorrow, anyways, after this live stream, I'll be looking at comments on the newer videos. This doesn't count for anything that's already passed. Newer videos, this upcoming 7 days, whatever videos I post, and when I see comments, as you know, I try to respond, usually with more than just a heart, but sometimes depends on how much time I have, whether I actually write something back. Sometimes some comments, what am I going to say? Somebody might say, oh, nice video. Right. Okay. Did you really watch it? I can say nice video too, you know. But anyways, I might just throw a heart at one of those. But if somebody makes a specific comment that relates to the video, or even asks a question, yeah, I'm going to respond to that. And you never know. You too could be a featured commenter. Okay, HitchUpAndTow wants to know if it's Blaine's channel, which I think you're referring to Rally Creative Travel. No, it's not. But that's a good guess. Oh, thank you, Devil Dog. Did Whitesbridge, and then I've just day before yesterday I did. Before yesterday? Well, yesterday. Yesterday was Friday. Yesterday I did another one, the Phallisburg Bridge, and that's on over the White River also. It's not very far from Whitesbridge. Now there's a third covered bridge in the same area, which I'll be featuring next week. It's the Ada Bridge. It's in Ada, Michigan, and it crosses the Thornapple River. It's not that far. It's not really on my way home, but I'm going to make a special trip to go and visit it anyways. Besides that, I have never been to the Ada Bridge. I've been to the Phallisburg one more than twice in my life, 3 times now easily. Whitesbridge was my first visit ever. That one burned a few years ago and they rebuilt it. Now the Ada Bridge burned about 35 years ago and it's been rebuilt. And the interesting thing is, I know the guy who rebuilt it. Oh gosh, if I could just find him and drag him down there and do a video with him. But I haven't even been able to get a hold of him by phone. I might be able to find him on Facebook if I'm lucky. So, you're so childish. It's Phallisburg. Phallasburg. Oh, thanks, Devil Dog. I try to watch yours. I'm probably behind. You know, I know you've been busy, and I sure love those chicks. Oh, is it the Phallisburg one? Yeah, the Phallisburg one. There's a pair of geese, and they've got like 5 chicks. And they're real cautious about me walking around. They let everybody else come up and pet, but not me. 20 years, okay. Yeah. Do you remember when the bridge burned, Dirk? It burned. I can't remember if it was vandalism. White's Bridge was vandalism. But Ada Bridge, I don't know why it burned. Yeah, I'm cold. I got a little damp when I was taking Holly to the med center and stuff. And the curtain's been closed in the studio here. So the heat from the house did not get into the studio. And I'm right next to the outside door. And it's a metal door. And it's cold. Feels cold. That's the one you've seen so far. Okay. Yeah, White's Bridge. And then Palisburg is the one I posted yesterday, I believe it was. Old, not cold. Did I read that wrong? Yeah, I am old. Like I said, man, Dirk can probably confirm it. I'm pretty sure that the Ada Bridge burned, I want to say 35 years ago. And then my friend, who I worked with at Spectrum Health, he was a firefighter in the city of Ada. And he's also a professional builder, carpenter. I mean, this guy is good. And the fire department and the city of Ada, knowing about his skills, sent him to Vermont or New Hampshire, somewhere out east, to learn how to do the mortise and tenon and the put these bridges together, how they were built originally, not modern construction, originally. And so he learned how to do that, and then he ran the crew, and they rebuilt the Ada Bridge. And he got to be the first one to cross it in a fire truck to cross the Ada Bridge. And I'm sure there's probably stuff in the Ada Museum that talks about this and that. But I know the guy personally, and I love to run into Tim. Okay. Yeah. Dirk, I found out just early this morning, I said, you know what? I don't know how many covered bridges there are in Michigan. Come to find out, there's 10. And then, who knows, it could be more, but 10 that I was able to find out about. So I think my next one is either going to be the one in Langley, that's south of Kalamazoo, or I've been wanting to go to Frankenmuth. And there happens to be a covered bridge up there. Now, that one's not that old. I don't even know if they would consider it an antique. It was built in 1990. But it sure looks cool in the picture. So, yeah. Since I've been wanting to go to Frankenmuth anyways for a different reason, for a different video, hey, I might check out the covered bridge in Frankenmuth. Leave here at 4 o'clock in the morning, be in Frankenmuth by breakfast, 7-ish. Takes a couple hours to get there. Spend the entire day. Frankenmuth, you could easily do that. You got Bronner's Christmas Factory. You got the chicken place, although I probably won't go there. Zender's Restaurant, whatever they call it. There's the brewery. There's a brewery there. My dad used to drink Frankenmuth beer. They don't brew that anymore, but I was kind of raised on it. I think it's Black Label. Carling Black Label owns that brewery. Or at least they did the last time I was in Frankenmuth. And now that's been 30 some odd years ago. Why did they cover the bridges? I would like to know that too, Mark. I thought that question too. Why did they cover it? Why did we just have to cover? Why don't we just cover everything? I think they covered it. Oh, Sue just mentioned she watched an awesome video showing the cool old covered. Yes, I think they covered it for winter time. When you think about it, a normal bridge gets a lot of snow naturally, and the water moisture freezes on the bridge faster than it does anywhere else on a roadway. Because it's exposed, it's over the water, it's colder underneath. Moisture hits the bridge and freezes. Which two things can make you fall on your ass or lose your horse. It's just darn right nasty on the bridge. So they covered it. I think that's the main reason. It's either that they just wanted something for future generations to marvel at. Look what we did. There you go, Linda. That's very possible. All those airplanes back in the 1830s. Yeah, damn them. Carling's Black Label is an old brand for sure. Yes. And yes, it does help preserve the deck. Because of ice. Ice and snow. I missed something. Old and dyslexic. Mark wanted to know if Linda was talking. No, Linda was talking about me. Moi. Let me change the background here. Oh, goodness. I love it that you guys pick on me. It makes me feel special. Wait, I think I'll change it to this one instead. If I did it right. This is some ruins, I believe, out in Nevada. This was once a structure that was going to be used pretty much as a high-class lodging for miners, especially the experts. This was back in the 20s. And everything went to hell in 1929. We had the Depression. And whatever, it failed. And it's abandoned. Yes, Sue. Thank you, Devil Dog. That's fine. I would rather that people would pick on me than pick on others. Please pick on me. My shoulders are broad. Plus, I live with Holly. Do you think I can't take it? Excuse me while I go shoot myself. Was I alive? No, I wasn't alive in 29. I wasn't born until 53. But my parents were older. Dad was born in 1906. Mom was born in 1916. I came along in 53. I think I was once more for old time's sake. I don't think my mom expected to be pregnant. Why do the little people need high-class lodgings? I am not sure what the purpose was, but the channel spoke about the ruins and as to why they were originally built. So, your grandpa was born in 08. Okay. My grandfather, I think he was 1874, something like that. I'd have to visit his grave to find out. I know when he passed away, but I can't remember when he was born. Colorado Martini. Oh my gosh, Sue, you've been really doing your research. Okay, Holly. Holly says to tell everybody hi.
Holly by golly.
Holly by golly. Okay, Dirk was born on December 29th, 1953. You'll be 70 years old next year. So will I. Next year, in 2023, I'll be 70. In December, by the way. My birthday's December 13th, 53. That was last century, by the way, in case anyone wants to know. A gangster. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. My dad wasn't a gangster per se, but he was involved during Prohibition with bootleg whiskey coming out of Detroit. It was Canadian whiskey from Detroit, shipping it to Chicago. He was part of that system. Dirk said hi. Dirk. He lives out. He's in Byron Center. Dirk. Dirk. D-I-R-K. Like Kirk, but Dirk.
Hi.
She says hi. Born in Indonesia. Wow.
Sorry, that hurts.
I think he might have been a military brat. Timmy Ray. Uploaded a new YouTube video. Okay. All right. Did something bad happen there, Timmy Ray? or something cool. All right, we share a birthday month, Dirt. Gosh, I can't believe, you know, there's a football game on. I feel like with the cool air, it's kind of chilly out here. It's like, well, gee, can we have some turkey and pumpkin pie? The game's on. All right, let me look here. I like this one. This one reminds me of Scott and Roy out in the desert here last week. They're driving around in the desert with the little samurai. That was good. That was a live stream. They were driving around the desert at night. And Scott had those a light bar, lights up everything. It's pretty cool. Now, why did not my settings change? I chose a different background. And it's not changing. The Dutch's Army. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. Did your parents speak Dutch? Your birthday is April 1st of 72. Wow. That's like 2 months before I graduated from high school. I graduated June of 72 from Hudsonville. I don't know where Dirk graduated from. He might have been in Byron Center, or he could have been anywhere being an Army brat. You got it going. All right. Anne's got her Instapot going, and I can't get my background to change. What is wrong here? Let's try a different background, I guess. He told me I'm sold. See, now they're changed. Now this is a different ruins. This is in Missouri. That other one was in Nevada, I think. It was in the southwest part of the country. This is in the Ozark Mountains. Belated birthday, HitchUpAndTow. Yeah, happy belated birthday. Thanks for catching that. Pops. That's what Timmy Ray calls me. No, he doesn't call me Pops. He calls me... I forget what Timmy Ray calls me. I told him he call me anything except late for lunch. Don't call me late for lunch. You're younger, born in September of 54. That's cool, Sue. You're in the same group. I dated underclassmen. Dutch citizen until 1990. We moved here in 57. Yes, you still speak Dutch somewhat fluently. Indonesian is just the names Mom called us as naughty kids. But hey, you probably, if you were in Indonesia long enough, you may have picked up the different languages. I believe. Well, I know that in the Philippines, it's a dialect of Spanish. Devil Dog graduated in 90. We have a lot of Filipinos. They're not on here right now for some reason. Maybe they got sick of me. I've actually been learning Philippine lingo, like Tamsak means thumbs up. That's all I can remember right now. Oh, and they call everybody sir, which is respect. So Rick, nomadic hippie, they call him Sir Nomadic or Sir Hippie. All right. Whippersnapper. Okay. I bet you Linda wants some verbal clues. I wouldn't doubt that Sue does too. Oh, gosh. Why can't I get this one to come up? There, came right up. I mentioned this morning on the noon show. This channel, they will go places that most of us probably wouldn't. Probably was, oh no, it's too wet, too cold, do this, do that. No, they go anyways. They seem to pick places that, I mean, yeah, there are designated places. They're on the map, but they seem to pick to go there when nobody else is there. You know? Or they take the hard way in. This channel was caught in a snowstorm in the mountains. And they ran out of battery power. They ran out of propane. They were hidden. They weren't in Donner's Pass, but I don't think they had to revert to cannibalism. But yeah, they had pretty much a rough time. Covenant Christian. Okay. Then you went to Bear State and the UOP. Retired and very happy. Yes. And I think you are planning on doing some traveling. I think, Dirk, you've got an RV. If I remember right from one of your videos. I think you've got you either have a Class A or a fifth wheel. I think it's a fifth wheel. Flight of the Facts. Flight of the Facts. Okay, you might have to clarify that. All right. So, you know that this channel, they're pretty adventurous. By the way, good with a drone. We were joking this morning. I don't know if you were there this morning, Mark. Holly's still doing her belts thing.
Are you laughing?
Yes, I am. I think some people heard you. Some people, I think, heard you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lucky Dog. I see your comment. Not the whole comment, but Covered Bridge. They were disappointed that they weren't going to hear you belch, so they want to know if I can do it.
What?
They want to know if I can do the belch since I'm drinking RC Cola.
That feels good. That's what I'm drinking too.
Yeah, I know. Football? For real? Where's the baseball game?
Oh, it's USFL.
USFL?
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't get to watch the Tigers no more.
Well, I don't know if the Tigers are playing today. Anyways, someone said that they asked the question if the channel was from across the water, and Uncle Lisa was on, and I said, well, it depends on your outlook. It could be across the water channel if you are from across the water guessing who this channel is. In other words, the joke is, yes, it is a USA channel. And this castle is in the USA, this abandoned castle, the ruins of the castle. You've got an old Ford van that I'll be using while at the M22. All right, cool. We got a vanner in the house.
Did they hear it?
I don't know if they heard it. I was yakking. I didn't hear it.
Did you hear it?
No. I heard the other one. Yeah, Timmy Ray, I saw the pop-up.
It hurt. Well,
what if you could use retirement accounts to invest in
Going back to making sexual innuendos. Ah, oh, ow, oh, ouch. I just got a cramp in my leg. Maybe I should drink more water there than pop, but I have been drinking water. Don't know why I got a cramp in my leg.
Did they hear that?
I don't know if they heard it. Holly, I didn't even hear it because I was talking. Holly wants to know if you heard her belch. Do you want to do it one more time? I'll shut up and I'll open up the curtain. Oh, now she's not going to do it while I'm...
Excuse me. That felt good.
Bird, you won't face me. Unlike searching, like will not make me
The
try.
big one's coming. Turn,
I can't do it.
turn the TV down. I can barely hear you talking over the TV.
But it's a game.
Oh, okay. Well, Sue says she heard you. So everybody else should have heard you too. Even though Sue has better ears. Stick to what you're good at. Linda, you're encouraging a juvenile delinquent. Wait, he's not juvenile. Yeah. Gosh, can you imagine in person, Mark and Coral, Papa Drew. Oh, it could go silly crazy. That felt good. Yeah, well, she's saying it hurt because her tooth is abscessed. She's supposed to be resting. Ha ha. It's like herding cats to get her to rest. Okay, so hitch up and tow, Holly. You got to hear this. Mark said, he said recently his wife asked him if he was having sex behind her back, and he replied, "Yes. Who did you think it was?" That's excellent. Oh, now she's blaming you, Mark. She's hurting because she's laughing. Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, I heard you. I love it. I love it. No, seriously, Papa Drew and Mark in the same. Oh shit. We wouldn't get any sleep, and we'd probably be hurting like Holly because we'd be on the ground, holding ourselves, laughing. Oh. I don't have to do the belch myself because she's just done it. Although I may belch. All right. This channel likes waterfalls and old ruins and dangerous hikes. Hikes in the wintertime in the mountains when could slip and fall off. Yeah. Yeah, Mark is killing us. What else can I tell you about this channel? I'm giving clues away like crazy. They've got some excellent videos. I know Sue was asking me, well, you don't know their name? I don't know their name. Don't know the name. I got a hint on one of the videos of a name. But as far as the videos are concerned, you see them, but no names, no introductions. And yes, I went into their about. Nope. They, you know, their about is similar to mine, except they're not vain at all about themselves, but their goal, if you will, or their creed in their about is to encourage others. Very similar to mine. A little more emphasis on travel. Brandon Jackson's live. Okay. Every time I see Brandon Jackson, I think of "Let's go, Brandon." Anyway, yeah, that's a mill. One of their videos, they went to 4 different mills in one day. I think it was in pretty much the same area, you know. And very cool video, very well done. All their videos are well done. Some of them have music, some don't. You know, editing's superb. Jill, welcome aboard. Good to see you. No one's guessed the channel yet. Did you do any studying? I think this morning or at noon you were a little distracted when we had Papa Drew in here for a minute. We were just talking about getting Papa Drew and Mark from HitchUpAndTow together. That could be hurtful to our rib cages. Here's everyone. I'm a little closer to you in the southwest somewhere, Jill, but I think it could be in Nevada. It was supposed to be a silver mine place that went belly up in the stock market crash in 1929. All right, whoops. I missed something. I'll have to go back, but let me change the background here one more time. This channel likes waterfalls. Did I mention that? They're big on waterfalls. It don't matter if it's constant waterfall or if it's the vernal ones, as I want to call them, the ones that just show up in the spring or after a heavy rain. And then they dry up and they're not there. Spring fed. They like going to springs. They've been to hot springs. They haven't been to too many. I haven't seen any, like, I haven't seen Dollywood. I haven't seen Disneyland. I mean, I'm sure they've been close. Maybe they have gone, but no, they go to more of the, would you call it, thriftier places. That I did see one where they went to a place where they have dinosaurs, you know, statues or whatever. Okay, so now we're getting some questions. Okay, I see you corrected your spelling. So, Linda, did he ever answer your Wayward Wags guess from this morning? No. No, I did not answer that. I missed it. It's not Wayward Wags. Sorry, Sue. Okay, Sue is asking, do they have children? Yes. Are they full-time or part-time? They are full-time. Cold springs, there are such a thing, Joe. Did you not know that? I know you have hot springs out there out west. But seriously, I grew up on spring water. In 1940, I want to say 42, but it could have been a little later. Anyways, when my dad bought the place out in Hudsonville, it was built into a hillside. And basically, they had a well, a pitcher pump well at the house for pumping water. And, you know, that was used for pretty much everything. And you had to pump it and you had to pour buckets and, you know, like all pioneers and everybody else in the neighborhood back then. We're lucky to have a pitcher pump, you know, to get water out of the ground, which is through a well. But Dad, in his exploration around the property, found a flowing spring, cold water flowing spring, which are quite common across the country. I don't know about Southwest, though. That's a good question. And he figured it out. He was kind of an engineer like me, but anyways, he sank a barrel into the spring with an outlet at the bottom of the barrel and he ran a 3/4-inch pipe downhill into the basement of our house. He plumbed the house with running water, put in a bathroom, toilet, bathtub, the whole 9 yards, kitchen sink. Still had pitcher pump right next to it, but didn't need to use it anymore. Just turn the faucet on. Here you got running water. Kind of cityfied. No electricity, by the way, but pressured water coming downhill from the spring into the basement of the house, 15 pounds pressure, which is the average pressure that everybody has in their homes even today. Bree is here. Welcome aboard. Oh, Justin and Christina are here too. Awesome. No, it's not Colorado Martini either. And no, it's not Justin and Christina. Sorry, I thought Justin and Christina are here. I did talk to them the other day on that night rant, I think it was. I don't remember. Let's see. Right. Okay, so we know it's not Wayward Bags. We know it's not Colorado Martini. Is it Fern the Camper? That's a great guess. And it's not Fern the Camper. Texas Family Camping. Good one, Bree. Excellent guess. No, it's not. Jill saying hi to Bree. So that puts me in trouble. Compare notes. Okay. Where was this photo taken? Okay, I don't remember where this one was. I don't know, probably in the Ozarks. This channel, like I said, is small. It's full-time. There's 2 children, teenagers. They have a dog. I don't know their names. They don't mention their names on any of their videos. I did not run across any live streams by this channel. So it's possible they don't do live streams. They ought to, because the father does most of the narrating. Mom pitches in now and then. Kids not so much. The dog is he's kind of a star of his own. But yeah, they definitely love hiking and exploring out of the way places. Waterfalls, mills, springs, whether cold or hot, Joe. Old mills. I bet if they saw my thing about covered bridges, they'd be intrigued. They like all that history stuff. I do too. Anyways, I'm hoping that somebody will guess and then sign up or subscribe to them, tell them that I sent you. Then they'll probably subscribe to me and I'll gain a subscriber. I'm pushing 900. Yes, they have a dog, Linda. They haven't had a dog very long. Bree says she doesn't know the channel. She has a feeling she doesn't know the channel. You might be surprised, Bree. There are people, although I will say I looked at comments, of course, and I've only seen about 3 or 4 of my subscribers who are subscribed to this particular channel that we're featuring. So once we do get them promoted and guessed, they should be well pleased. If they're, I don't think they worry about how many subscribers they have. They don't ask for subscribers. They don't, please give me a thumbs up. They don't do any of that. None of it. There's no, give me a thumbs up. Hit that red button for subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Nope, none of that. Not once have I heard it. And some of their videos are extremely funny. Other ones, semi-serious. This one was semi-serious when they were probably where they shouldn't have been with their camper. Not a Scooby. Yeah, it's not a Scooby-Doo. It is a cute dog. Still kind of a puppy. I would say the dog is barely a year old, if it is that. And this is still one of my favorite background pictures. This was in Arkansas not that long ago, maybe two or 3 weeks ago.
Thank you.
And I'm surprised this one hasn't given it away. Jill's guessing Dream on Wheels. I think somebody else guessed that this morning, but anyways, it's not Dream on Wheels. And as said, and it's not traveling down the banister. I haven't heard Keith and Giggles in a while. I should check on them, find out what they're up to. They don't have a kitten that I know of. T-Squad RVing. That is an excellent guess, Sue, but it's not. Not them. Let's see. What other clues can I give you? I've pretty much given them all to you that I can think of, the verbal clues. Now, if this carries over to next Saturday, I'll add some more. I'll change some of the pictures that you've seen this week. Tell me if I've been droning on. This channel does fantastic with drone shots. Lights, camper, action. Yeah, there you go. Bree, I'm hoping to buy a light bar for the top of the pickup and do some night dash cams. I got to fix the taillights on that stupid truck, though. I get pulled over. Got all kinds of lights out front, but none in the back. No turn signals in the back, no brake lights in the back, no tail lights in the back. Yeah, I got to fix that. Somewhere there's a bad ground. But anyway. But I want to recreate a Scott and Roy thing. Well, I can't recreate it because I'm not in the desert, but, maybe that Rogue River trail that I found. Maybe do that at night. Maybe see some deer or other wildlife. Be abducted but killed by Bigfoot. Hey, you don't know. You never know what you're going to see out there in the woods. Could be scary. Before I forget, for some of you new people that are new or didn't hear me blab about it, Tuesday night, BB3, which is now Murder Mystery Haunted History. That's her channel, and we can put up another link to her again. But anyways, Tuesday night, 6:45 Eastern, for 15 minutes, BB3 and I will be live. See, that doesn't rhyme well. I should just say BB3 and me. That rhymes. But then Mumuku would slap me because it's improper English. Anyways, this is taken from a drone. And it's an abandoned, I shouldn't say abandoned, but the leftovers of a castle that was built in Missouri. And then it burned and went through hard times and is abandoned now. But it was a big place. And of course, that this was the thumbnail from this morning. Waterfalls. This channel loves waterfalls. Gimpy Camper. Now, that's an excellent guess, and it's not them. And no, it's not Roy and Becky. And by the way, just so you remember, there's a show more down here. If you're on YouTube, there's a show more. I can't see it because I'm on StreamYard. Thank you for putting that up, Sue. It's going to be epic, I think. So we either going to fall flat on our faces or we're going to be going viral. Who knows? Anyways, Gus and a Bus, April 30th. Okay, I don't know what he's posting. But, okay, Dolphin just swam by. Lost my train. Yeah. Where's that dolphin? There's the dolphin, courtesy of Sue, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. So yeah, I lost my train of thought, so I'm blaming it on this dolphin. They're like squirrels. Whoops. Dolphin. What was I talking about? Waiting on special video, Pops. Okay. Are you uploading it now? Look forward to seeing it. Anyways, yeah. So when I'm on with BB3 on Murder Mystery Haunted History, she put up a thumbnail, and you can find it right there. Sue posted the link for it. But we're going to be going live 6:45 Tuesday night, and then when we finish up at just before 7, then we'll do Murder Mystery Haunted History raid to Tina's the Outsider, who goes live at 7 p.m. on Eastern on Tuesday night. So that's Tuesday's the 3rd, right? Let's see. Tomorrow, Sunday's 1st, Monday's the 2nd. Yeah, Tuesday the 3rd. Check my email. I will do that, Devil Dog. Roy and Becky were featured channel on October 16, 2021. Excellent. That's what that show more is. Because you think, oh, I know that channel. Well, I haven't repeated a channel yet that I know of. And what are we doing, Sue? We've been doing this now for, when did I start? 2019? I think December of 2019. Let's party on Mr. Jack's Live all night long one day. Oh, well, that may happen. You never know. I don't know if anybody's following me tonight. I know Tumbleweed RV Life was not on this morning. They maybe are traveling mode. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from them in the course of this week. Not from Christian or Tracy. So, that's about all the clues I can think of for the featured channel. Well, during the course of this coming week, I'll definitely be watching them because they're fun to watch. They are definitely a worthwhile watch. They might not be kind of sort of in our community, but maybe we'll change that. If they suddenly hear from us in their comments and freak out, like, well, how come we got 20 new subscribers all of a sudden? Maybe. You never know. The series started in December 2020. Okay. Not 2019. All right. So 2020, December 2020, that means we're going on a year and a half. So just under a year and a half. I think we've done 69 feature channels. And it's not often that we get one that carries over. We had one here recently that did. The Journey Awaits. That one carried over. I think like three episodes. This one's now close to 2 episodes carried. I'm anxious to check my email. I'm not going to do it till we're down here, but I will check, Devil Dog. Well, this is the mill. One of the mills. But you knew that. This one just fascinates me. Yeah, they go where they probably shouldn't sometimes. Yes, go ahead, Double Dog. And we'll post your link too. Double Dog is a newer member of our little community here at Captain Jack's. Stop raining, fine. Gotta jump outside, you bet. Bree, go for it. Don't get wet. I don't want you to melt, sugar. See ya sometime. I'll see you on another live, Ron Darrell's or Gracie. I mean, not Gracie, Charlie Grace. Somebody this week. Definitely hope to Tuesday night, either for me and BB or at Tina's the Outsider. Oh boy, I can hear that wind blowing pretty hard out there now. You hear the chimes are banging the side of the house. It's blowing so hard. So go ahead, Double Dog. Do a shout out. The floor is yours. In an hour, Lone Star Pioneering has a live at 7 p.m. Central. Okay, that's a half hour for us. Well, it's 7:20 here. So if I got this right, 7 p.m. Central Time would be 8 p.m. or Eastern Time for us. So we're looking at a half an hour from now. Half an hour plus 10 minutes. So, well, thank you, Devil Dog. Yes, it is a shout out. You put it all in capitals. We thought maybe you were like Blue Wave Odyssey working in AutoCAD. Okay, there's the link for Devil Dog from Sue. And Devil Dog also posted something else, but I can't. Oh, it's got the little arrows up. 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. We will be there. I mean, there's probably somebody else that's live that we can go visit, but as soon as we're done here in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to go to that link, set my reminder, make some supper, come back, and we'll meet you over at the Lone Star Pioneering. And I believe that's the link that Sue posted. Is that correct? Canadian Trivia Night is live. No, I don't know if they're live or that's just a thing. So, Lone Star Pioneering. I wonder if they're in Texas. Now, I don't recall that channel, so it's possibly a channel that I don't have. So I'll tell them that you sent me, Devil Dog. Momoku. Welcome aboard, Lassie. I did correct myself on misspeaking that you're not an NN. You are a CC. You are a content creator. And Sue or Linda, somebody put out a link to your channel. And hopefully that helps. Definitely enjoy listening to you. Everybody was speaking very highly of you, including me. And I'll definitely be visiting more as I get time to visit your channel and check it out, you know. So, and I will be doing another covered bridge video this next week. And I'm actually making plans for 2 more, possibly in the month of May, besides this one. So you may see 3 covered bridges from Michigan in the next, let's say, 3 weeks. Depends on the money and how the time goes. Langley is about 45 minutes to an hour from here. I'd have to go through Hastings and pick up the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess, pick her up and go down there. She could help me film. Plus, she needs to get out of the house. She's going stir crazy, staying at her mom's, and it's going to be 8 months before her settlement comes. She had her identity stolen. And I mean, big time. They totally hacked her. She had perfect credit. She had everything going for her. Now she can't even get a place to live because she has lousy credit. Well, anyway, she got a lawyer. It's been almost a year now. And they're starting to straighten things out. And they are suing no less than 9 people who stole her identity and used it fraudulently. They bought land, they bought cars, they all kinds of things on her good credit. And they're just scammers. So that's how long it's taken her to get things straightened out. So that's why she's living at her mom's. She can't. She's basically homeless. So yeah, Langley is south of Kalamazoo, so I'll swing through Hastings, grab up Sonia. We'll head to Langley and do the filming down there. And then on a different trip, I intend to go to Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is going on 2 hours. There's Holly, by golly. Just in time.
Hey.
We're 5 minutes from going on.
Why do hi folks, my mouth is really sore. Anyway, I had to add in at least one joke this week, and the joke being, why do football players, or why do all players of all sports tend to tap each other on their butts? Well, let me tell you, I think I figured it out. Because they're so lazy, they don't want to lift their arms except for the play of the game on the rink, field, or court. Hope I got a ha-ha out of it. Hi, everybody.
Holly, do you remember?
Talk.
Do you remember they see each other in the shower room?
Excuse me. That felt good. But,
do you imagine what might go on in the shower room too?
they might tap the wrong side.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Mark probably heard that, and he's going to run with it. Double Dog says hello. Moo Moo says hello.
Hi, everybody. I'm going back to sit down. I don't feel good.
All right. Go lay down. You're supposed to be sleeping.
I'm supposed to be resting, but who can rest? I sleep on the side that hurts.
Oh, yeah. Well, sleep on the other side.
I did that. And now it really hurt my back. I feel worse.
Well, now we know why one boob is larger than the other.
I'm going in there. I don't feel good.
Sue says that felt good.
I burped once. Yeah.
Well, Mumuku is asking one. See,
What?
Mumuku wants to know, why did Fred Flintstone...
What?
Mumuku is asking you, why did Fred Flintstone run?
Why did he run?
Yeah,
Because his wife wanted his wallet.
because his wife wanted his wallet, is Holly's answer. Because the dino saw him.
Dino.
The dino saw him.
That's his
Why did
wife.
Fred Flintstone run? Because the dino saw him. That makes sense.
Dino's a puppy.
This is good because it's a segue into what I need to say about the feature channel. There is a video that the feature channel put out, and that's the one where I learned possibly the name of the dad, if you will, for the feature channel. And it was in black and white. And there's dinosaurs in it too. No, they haven't been to Mayberry or M22. I saw no evidence of meetups at all. Yeah.
When you get off here, you're going to be hungry.
No, probably not for a while.
I was hoping you say yes. I can get stuff out.
Well, go ahead. I'll probably have something.
No, I'll wait for when you.
Oh, that could be midnight.
Huh?
That might be midnight.
I don't care. I'll wait.
All right. She wants to do tacos again. Roy and Becky, welcome aboard.
I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
All right, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. Thanks for coming over.
Did they see my fat cheeks?
Yes, they saw your fat cheeks, Holly.
Yeah.
What?
Ask them if they saw my fat
I just
cheeks.
did. I said yes, they saw you.
Okay.
All right.
It's got acorns and I ain't saving it up for the winter.
She says she's not stuffing acorns in her cheeks. Why? But you're watching football.
No, the game just ended.
That's a sign. That's a sign that winter's coming. Because the Dino saw him. I
I
love
gotta
it.
watch Hazel here in a minute.
Okay, she's gonna watch Hazel. I swear to God, I've seen or heard every Hazel episode there is. Whoa! Excuse me. That felt good. How does she do it? Oh. Excuse me. That felt good. supposed to be the red skeleton look. Good. Anyway. Yeah, that music started to drive me nuts. What's the best thing to do if you see a T-Rex? Hope he doesn't see you. That's a good one, Mark.
Excuse me. That felt good.
She's on a roll. She's supposed to be resting.
Did they hear me?
Yeah, they heard you. I gotta tell you this one. What's the best thing to do if you see a T-Rex?
Hop on 'em and ride 'em?
Hope he doesn't see you. Another one of Mark's.
Well, thanks for filling in for me, Mark.
Oh, Mark, Ollie just said thanks for filling in for me. Yeah, we might as well, Moo Moo. You got a guess? We'll stay on a few more minutes, and then we'll raid hell. StreamYard did say that they're not going to cancel out my live stream, even if I'm out of minutes. You know, in other words, if I run out of minutes right now, they'll let me keep streaming. But, you know, I wouldn't be able to start streaming again until after midnight. We're not staying on that long. Brian and Ead is live in 30 minutes. Episode 6, Theme Parks, Florida. How do they afford that? $198 per person per day at Disney World or Universal Studios or whatever it's called. Weaving is in a lorry. Loving a lorry. No, it's some kind of a drink. The Lone Star Pioneering Raid. That's what we'll do in 30 minutes. We might as well stay live. Right, why not? I'll change the background again. We might be stepping on toes, but, you know. We got 11 people in here. I'm not going to abandon ship just yet. Is it someone who has an off-road in the channel name? Who has off-road in the channel name? I see what you mean. But quotations around off-road, is it part of their channel name? No. That's a good... you're being a good little detective, Sherlock. Mumuku. Someday we need to learn your real name. I'm pretty sure Mumuku is the cat. Highway robbery. Looking to BBB has not called on that company. You know what? We all grew up with Disney, and of course we grew up with Universal Studio and all of that. But most of us, for the most part, okay, let's say you want to go on a date. Oh, let's go to Disney World. I can't remember ever spending more than $100 for any date. Now we're looking at $400. Ain't happening. Tina's going to be lucky if I spend $10 on her at the Milwaukee Clipper. And I have to pay $10 for me too. And they won't let us film on there. So I don't know if we're going to go to that one or not. We probably will, but we both love old boats. Sorry, Moo. ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox do not worry about each other's toes either. That's true. That's true. I hadn't thought of that. Wow, I learned something today. I can go to sleep now. Did you know Walt Disney was a Marine? No, I did not know that. Semper Fi. I think that Walt Disney would roll over in his grave if he saw what's going on today. I don't think it's his vision as far as where Walt Disney, Disneyland and Disney World, Epcot Center. I don't think that's his. I think it's not in line with his dreams. Still a cool place. Don't get me wrong, but who can afford it? You know, the masses, they can't afford that. My boss is going. Him and his girlfriend and his 2 kids, they're going for a week in August. That trip is going to cost them. We're only talking 1 week. That trip is going to cost $4,500 total. That includes, getting there and coming back. I think they're doing airlines and lodging and Disney World and Universal. So they're going to spend $4,500 for 1 week. 15, 3. It would take me 3 months pay and not pay anything else. Let my electricity go, let the gas go, let taxes go, let everything go to afford that. 3 months of income. So guess who's not going? Your connection? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Five Guys dinner is just fine. $2 to get into Disney. Yeah, I wonder if they'll let you in, Timmy. Maybe. Yeah, I wonder how many counterfeit $100 bills they get. Mr. Disney would be rolling over. Yeah, he gives me, my mom just told that she was kindred to Mr. Disney some way. That's cool. That's worth investigating. Timmy, maybe about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, Nomadic Hippie visited the grave sites of Walt Disney and the Disney family. I think it's in Ocala, Florida. He did a video about it. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Steph stuck in a truck, I think she mentioned going to do a video in the same thing in the graveyard for Disney. I don't know that for a fact, but I believe it's true. He got a dishonorable discharge. If you look behind him in the interviews he did at his desk, you'll see it upside down behind him. Wow. So he actually displayed a dishonorable discharge upside down, which would indicate to me that he actually disagreed with whatever reason they gave him a dishonorable discharge. Did he go AWOL to create Disney World? Did he piss off a Mason? Did you know that Disney World, all that land that's used up by Disney World, the Masons owned that property? And yes, they made substantial profit off the property selling it to Walt Disney. Just a little tiny bit of history that I know about because I'm a Mason. Whether that's history in the Walt Disney side of it, I don't know, but I do know it's history on the Masonic side. If I had to guess, I'm sure Walt was probably a Mason too. Most of your prominent people, if you will, presidents, founding fathers, there's more Masons than you would think for. I'm sorry, Mumuku. Just so the government isn't blocking you. That's interesting about Walt Disney, though. Thank you, Devil Dog. Huh. Okay. Well, Elvis. Yeah, that's been done for other stars and other people too. Unless they made arrangements ahead of time. For instance, we have the Ford Museum here in Grand Rapids. And Gerald Ford passed away, I don't know, a few years ago, and he's buried there at the museum in Grand Rapids. Northwoods RV, how to maintain your RV fridge, a Dometic. So Corey put out another video. And then recently, Betty passed away too. So she is also interned at the Ford Museum. But that was prearranged. They had that all set up before Gerald passed away. It's a cool place. I have not been inside the Gerald R. Ford Museum. I don't know what it costs, and I don't really care. But someday I will go. I mean, unless it's outrageous, I don't think it will be. I think it's, if there's a charge, it's got to be maybe 10. I can do that. I don't mind $10 to go into a museum or someplace like that, like the Milwaukee Clipper in Muskegon, $10. Yeah, definitely for me worth it. Okay, you've been to that. Yeah, I've never been to Graceland. I've never been in that part of the neck of the woods, so to speak. I did live in Arkansas for 3 years, but never made it over to Tennessee. Never been to Tennessee. I've been to 2 wagon greasings and a county fair, and I ain't never seen something like that. Yep, no, wait, it was the other way around. 2 county fairs and a wagon greasing. And I should have included a barn raising. Joe, just saw Elvis in Vegas last month. Yeah, he's everywhere. There's a YouTube channel of an Elvis impersonator. It's pretty popular about 2 years ago, and now I think the popularity has dwindled. I think for whatever reason there was too much drama on his channel, or maybe not enough. I don't know. They say drama sells, but I don't know what happened with that channel. I didn't watch it. I just heard it through the grapevine. Did a graveyard site of a country singer, Conway's grave, Tennessee, but not uploaded to my YouTube. I love Conway Twitty. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. Hello, darling. That's my favorite song by Conway Twitty. My sister's too. She has, well, she doesn't have it now, but for a long time, when you would call my sister's phone number on her cell phone, you wouldn't hear it ringing. You would hear, hello, darling. That was her ringtone. Double Dog stationed at Naval Air Station, Millington, Tennessee. You had to do a volunteer mandatory 5K run that started right outside Graceland. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Volunteer mandatory. Now, which is it? You volunteered. No, I think you were mandatorily required to volunteer. I don't know. I'm not a military guy. I was in Boy Scouts. And I definitely respect our military. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say Semper Fi, not being military. But you know what? Semper Fi. I'm not allowed to salute the flag when we raise the flag, or but you're darn right. Twitty City. There you go, Borgard. I can't believe that everybody didn't leave when I sang. The judge died today with Mom. Wait a minute. James, what? Who? Now who? Wasn't William Dixon enough? Now somebody else has died? The mom, the judge. Judge duty? Supposed to be volunteer, but required. Okay. My daughter, who was military, she would say that's FUBAR. So, James, fill us in. The judge died today by mom. I'm not following what you're saying. Naomi Judd, the mom of the Judds, passed away. Oh, not Judge, Judds. Okay, I did see something about that. Not Midwest Picker. Kevin, where RV staying, said something about that. Naomi Judd. Huh. Okay. Semper Fidelis or Semper Fi equals always faithful, so anyone can say it. Okay. I guess that's Italian. I mean, Latin. Okay, rebooting. Hey, that might help, Mumu. Mama Judd. Okay. All right. James, are you using talk text? Maybe that's why it came out Judge instead of Judds. Do not mind me being a long day. Yeah, I bet it has been a long day. Is that going to mess things up for you for this coming weekend, James? Our little plans? Because I imagine there's going to be a funeral service for William. Yeah, Latin. You know, I was back when I was going to school, they said you should probably try to take Latin, but they didn't offer it in high school. They had Spanish and German. Those are the two languages that they offered. But my parents were saying, take Latin. They don't offer it. Well, why don't they offer it? Take it when you go to college. Because Latin is the basis for so many languages. Probably a good idea. I know, of course, you know, moms and dads, they all want their kids to grow up to be doctors or sharks. Okay, you're gonna hold of me later. Okay, thanks, James. You just message me. That's fine. Yeah, I said sharks. Do you know why sharks don't eat lawyers? Professional courtesy. Cowboys. Oh, really, Linda? Okay. She didn't teach it at my school, damn it. Texans. And there is a slight difference. Not a lot. The Texans wear bigger cowboy hats than the cowboys in Wyoming, Colorado, and Montana. Why do sharks only bite tourists? I don't know, Sue. Why? Jill, I did see that they still sell the Longhorn hood ornaments. I thought that went away back in the 70s. Oh, in the 40s. Okay, so before my time. I was just a twinkle in my daddy's eye back then. Fresh meat. Big Sky, Montana. You know, that Jill, that kind of reminds me of something. We had mail order brides in the United States, and there was a TV show that was made about it. And I mean, this is a common thing in the United States. The pioneers or the gold miners, whoever, they're stuck out in the boonies and pretty lonely. And once they got to where they could afford it, they'd order a bride. And there was a TV show, I think it was called The Brides of Seattle, maybe, or Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. That's interesting. Okay, they eat tourists because the locals don't go in the water. They know better. That's good. I like it. That's good. Red River, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, the Rio Grande. See, I can remember the song, but I can't remember the name of the show. The bluest skies you've ever seen are in Seattle, and the hills are greener green in Seattle. Like a beautiful child growing up free and wild, full of laughter, full of cheer, for all dreams to last the years. Da, 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 in Seattle. That's all I can remember. Debbie Does Dallas. You know what, Jill? If you go way back in my videos, before I renamed the blue S10. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Excuse me. It was after Bessie died, I got the blue Dodge that most of you know as Serendipity, but there was a couple videos where her name was Debbie. And we did Debbie Does Rosie's Diner. Did a couple Debbie videos. Debbie Does. It was just me in the truck going somewhere to make a video. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Bobby Sherman. Yeah, I remember Bobby Sherman. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Why does Scooby-Doo keep coming up in this chat? I mean, Mark said something about Scooby-Doo earlier concerning the dog that the featured channel has, which I should probably change the background screen. We are 8 minutes away from raiding the Lone Star Pioneers. Yeah. Let's see here. I like this picture. I like them all, actually. Rushing water. Look at the roots on that tree. Interesting. Almost looks like a face. I don't know. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But you know, where was the love? You order a mail order bride. What if she don't like you? Do you get your money back? Nightmare on Elm Street. Thank you, Devil Dog. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be looking into The Last House on the Left, because I believe that particular movie was based on a true murder thing that happened in Lowell, Michigan, where I'm working now. It also could have been the Elm Street thing. I don't know. But I will find out because I'm going to go to the Chamber of Commerce. But I'm pretty sure that Last House on the Left was based on a true story from back in the 70s. Now, that movie came out in 72. But a friend of mine was talking about it probably in the late 60s, like 68, 69. And they did a remake of Last House on the Left, too. Okay, he's live now. So, all right. Where's that link? So, everybody find that link, or somebody put it up here again. We'll go raid to the Pioneers, or the Lone Star Pioneers. And we'll see you next week. We'll be carrying this on with the guessing this particular channel. Got a ticket riding on it. All right, mates. We'll see you over at Lone Star. And in the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard, mateys. And if you're rewatching, hit that thumbs up. Switching over. Here we go.